everyone, it is Liam Caddison here. This is the third episode of WandaVision as we continue with this fabulous show. The first two episodes that were released last week were really amazing, with things picking up in the second episode with the glitches. They're becoming a bit more frequent. The teasers in terms of what is really happening, they're becoming a bit more apparent. The speculations are going rapid, especially with Mephisto. A lot of us are speculating about how significant he is in all of this, and I'm on board of that bandwagon. So yeah, I'm really excited to jump into this episode, especially since the show has a really nice pull, this charm, but it also is a show that you want to observe every word and then compile it on the theory board, because someone could say something completely out of the blue and it might hold such significance, like the devil's in the details. That was something that didn't catch on at first, but you know, you revisit certain points and you're like, put it down, write that down. So yeah, I am really excited to jump into this episode, as things will be hottening up as it did in episode 2, and plus this is only 8 episodes. Things will only gradually get worse in terms of the jeopardization of Wanda's own world, her own peace. So yeah, but I'm really excited to jump into this episode, so why don't we delve into episode number 3 of WandaVision. Looking forward for this episode. So with that said, let's go. They've got the hair, the vibe, it's so glorious. I can't wait for next week, because we'll be going to the 80s, which would be my favourite era. I love these intros. It's bringing me back Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. vibes with the final season.
I mean, how did this happen?
You see,
time moves
when
fast
a man
when...
and a woman
Oh my goodness.
love each other very much.
Well, we're just tickled pink. Or blue.
You're at about 4 months now. Is that right?
Strangest thing just happened outside with her. Whoa,
Oh!
I can't tell from this angle.
I can't wait to be a proud papaya.
The dad jokes have emerged, and it's glorious.
Tommy, just a nice classic all-American name.
Tommy. Then there's Billy, isn't there? Named after William Shakespeare. All the world's a stage, all the men and women merely players.
Well, I guess there's only one solution to this debate.
Ooh,
For a girl.
That's very poignant, I guess, with this world.
Phil, do these earrings make me look fat?
Is Anya married to...
Oh, thank God.
Oh, man.
The whole block is out.
Oh, and that was
Anya,
just
you
a
look
fake
amazing.
Contraction.
Outside with her. I think something's wrong here, Wanda.
But they're gonna play it off, aren't they?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Whoa!
Truth is, we are in uncharted waters.
Did that just happen?
You know?
But you don't want to go anywhere. Hydra Soak. Find the goddess within.
Hydra Soak.
Well, I was just reading about the advantages of water.
Are you all right in there?
Yes, I'm just looking.
It's a special code, right? Just play that off.
I'll come help.
No, I mean, no, thank you.
Oh, jeez.
Well, my boss, Mr. Haddix, he was going crazy yesterday. Look
wait,
at me
the...
going on and on like you
what?
got all the time
Okay.
in the world. Let me get out.
No, tell me about
You're
the
just
tech
having
job.
good place vibes with just random animals just to...
Yesterday, my boss, Mr. What was that? Did you hear that?
This is so crazy.
It was like a chattering sound, like
Oh, like a...
like radio.
My new ice maker built right into the fridge.
That description kind of sounds radio static as well.
Yes, but you know me, Wanda. I keeps my cool no matter what's going down. So I look at the client. And I
Well,
look at
turn
Mr.
to your right.
Alex's feet floating in the air next to me. And I look back at the client and I say, Brev, in your spare room? Because I was hoping.
Oh,
you
is that the
wouldn't mind
babies?
Is that
Oh
what I
my
think it is?
goodness.
Yes, I can explain.
Called it a pelican. Why?
The crib.
It's coming.
Ready, you're ready. Push, push, Wanda. Push.
Oh man. Oh no. I was gonna say, with this intensity, is it... It's all good, it's all good! Aww. That pushes a big heart. But the door is open, I'm just worried someone's gonna waltz through.
Hello there, little Tommy.
Tommy?
Baby coming. Wanda, push. Push.
Oh man. Well, at least it's less
20
chaotic,
fingers and
seemingly.
20 toes. You've got
But Ralph looks better in the dark, so I'm not complaining.
What's the deal with Ralph?
Hey, buddy. Well, I'll go back to Wanda.
Something suspicious has happened.
I'm a twin. I had a brother. His
Wanda.
name was Pedro.
Oh, she's come to that accent.
He was killed by Ultron, wasn't he?
Girl, how? Oh, how did?
She's new to town. Brand new.
There's no family.
Oh.
Pietro.
Oh, the
Hey,
glitches
I'll
is
take
just.
a shift rocking the babies.
No, I think you should leave.
Oh, Wanda, don't be like that.
Oh man.
What do you mean she has no home?
Sword.
She came here because
She came here because we're all what? What are you trying to tell me?
What is that?
What?
Wait. Oh my god, what's going on?
That
Symbol.
who are you?
she came here.
Wanda.
Oh my god, Wanda. Look at her.
Well, I better get going. That macrame is not going to hitch itself.
Oh my god, oh my goodness, my head.
She had to rush home.
Oh, is anyone else getting a chill? Oh. Wait. Wait, that was Westview, wasn't it? Oh! Oh! Oh, I think... I have an idea. That said Westview. They were in Westview. And... didn't the doctor say something about, you know, because... Agnes and... Yeah, they were talking about we are all, like, there's no home because we are all what? That's Westview. She's, like, bounced out of Westview. Oh my god, I think I have an idea of what's going on. Right. In conjunction with the Doctor saying, small towns, hard to escape from. And I'm just thinking back to, I don't know, Storybrooke, Once Upon a Time. You can't, leave Storybrooke. And, him saying it's hard to escape from, it is there. With, she has no hope because we are all, and then Monica bumps out of Westview. I think she's got everything under, I think she has, I think she's kind of created a kind of a pocket realm within a town, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, everyone is forced to, I don't know, live in Wanda's own reality, if that makes, I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me if Monica is bumped out, if she's sent out of Westview. Oh man, it's oh man. Things are picking up. There's a part of me that feels like I'm clutching at straws. But it makes sense. If you add them together, it makes sense. So I definitely do feel like something like that what I've just said is a tangible run of events that I think even the Doctor seemed a bit skitterish as well when he said small towns, etc. As if there is that worry. So, and this is the thing though, because there was that snap rewind, which was really well done there, because it really startled me when Vision knew that something was off. So it's like Wanda knows if what I said is true. Wanda knows what she is doing, but at the same time, it all goes about what I said regarding how she doesn't want to leave her peace. This is her home. This is something that would crush her because this is her life. She just wants to be with Vision, but at the expense of what seemingly is people being trapped into Wanda's world, so they could have a neighborhood, they could have a nice life. But it's a grim turn of events, isn't it? So, because it seems like a lot of people do know. Herb seems to have an idea. Agnes definitely knows, but I don't trust her with an inch of my life. Because she brought up her husband, Ralph, again. And I think she said something about Ralph looks better in the dark. Like a behind-the-scenes person, the puppeteer, he doesn't want to expose himself. Why? Because he's Mephisto, isn't he? So, unless it's Agnes, but I don't know. Ralph seems, with the frequent mentions, they're not just passing references, they're teasers, especially he looks better in the dark. What's that supposed to mean? It's supposed to mean, it's all relates to him, not wanting to expose himself. He is glancing behind the scenes whilst this goes on, so yeah. Oh. But yeah, that was a really great episode. Like, this is it. Throughout this episode, now that episode 2 gave you more, like, it presented more glitches and it was driving the plot forward. This is what I was saying. Like, you gotta, see certain quotes and yeah, you might stretch to the point where your back hurts, but I'm never going to be too careful with this show. Because, you've got this front of comedy, etc. And when you go behind the scenes, of course, there's a more nefarious, heartbreaking scenario going on, especially when Monica mentioned Ultron. Oh, that was chilling. Like, not just was what Monica said chilling, because we had Wanda mention Pietro, and that was really, really heartbreaking. So yeah, I think she even, like, I could even tell she slipped back into her accent as well, reminiscing. But then Monica mentioned Ultron, and oh, like, this is the thing though. Like, we kind of have an idea of how she knows because she's affiliated to Sword, but in the presence of Wanda, how do you know that? So, and you saw the complete shift in atmosphere in Wanda's face. Like, it was so destroyed, and it was so haunting, and not just that, but when she yeeted Monica back to the real world, which I'm assuming, next episode. Oh, have you seen Geraldine? Like, Geraldine will be missing because she's been yeeted back to the it feels so weird because I feel like this is all taking place within the real world, but it's more pocketed. Wanda's own vision is more pocketed. Like I said, it's complex, but it makes sense if, these people are trapped. If the sign says Westview, they're in Westview, it makes sense. So, yeah, but not just that. Not just was the whole Ultron bit chilling, but also when she got yeeted back, you saw Wanda's face. It was very scary. Wanda was pretty scary in certain aspects in this episode. Because, like I said, the snap rewind, which I wasn't expecting whatsoever. Like, we saw her rewind in the last episode when the beekeeper guy came out of the sewers. But this was instant. This was like a glitch. Like, not the glitches that are happening in Wanda's world. It was like a glitch for us. So, which is very poignant because of the glitches that are happening in Wanda's own world. So we get to experience something like a glitch. But we know that she's rewound time because Vision knows that something's off, and Wanda doesn't want to. Like, Wanda's denying it. Like, well, Wanda's not denying it. I feel like she acknowledges it, but she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want her own world to be jeopardized. This is what I'm talking about. Like, from episode 2, that Wanda's in her own paradise. Seeing the beekeeper in the last episode, that was like a threat to her own paradise, and she wasn't having any of it. So when Vision comes to her saying that something's wrong here, she doesn't want to hear it, because, especially from her significant other, because she doesn't want this world to crumble. But there's going to be that inevitability, so... And this is where Doctor Strange is potentially going to come in and help, so... but yeah, there was some really great moments. There was the commercial as well, which I don't think it featured the theorized parents, because episode 1 and episode 2, they had the same actors, but I don't think episode 3 did, so... but the first, commercial, someone said it was the bomb. The second one was in regards to Strucker. And I feel like the third one is potentially linked to Loki's scepter. Especially with the read my mind comment, and the fact that it had that blue presence. So, and of course, if we're basing this on, well, it seems like we've got a theme going on here now that we have kind of a concrete idea with the bomb with Strucker. So keeping that in mind, there's that theme of like traumatic events that's happened to Wanda, and this one would connect to that because of the fact that the twins were tortured with the scepter. So it makes sense. It doesn't it? So yeah, but yeah. I really loved. I think that was my favorite episode so far. I know it's 3 episodes already in, but the next episode will be halfway done with WandaVision. So yeah, but this is it though. Things just like it was nice to have the first episode have a nice introductory. There was those small glitches, and then episode 2 extrapolated on that. And this episode definitely did. Like when Wanda was going into labor, you saw the whole house, you saw the stalk coming to life. Like all these glitches were coming around. The butterflies as well, and this is it. They play it off in a comedic tone, but that's a layer of security for Wanda. So. Yeah, but it was just really really good. Like there was the Shakespeare quote that I really liked, which was, I wouldn't say subtle. If you kind of have, well, obviously if you're aware of the environment of what's going on in this world, because this is it. This is a false reality, and now there's huge affirmation that this is a false reality. It's happening. It's affecting real people, it seems, but it's a false reality. Like in terms of Wanda's, I would say manipulating the environment in a way to try and create a paradise for herself in a way to cope with that depression. And it's not like she's doing this out of but this is it though. I'm thinking like maybe there was a deal that was made, so like Wanda could be granted her own paradise. It would affect the people, but this is it, because Wanda's not doing this out of malice. But Mephisto, so this is it. She like these people are being subdued by with this like pocket reality that's affecting it's complicated, but with the Doctor's comments, with Agnes and Herb, they were mentioning we are all, as if they were going to say we are all trapped. And then the ice, the big nail in the coffin was when Monica was yeeted out. There was the Westview thing. It all makes sense. Otherwise, that's a very good string of coincidences. So I'm just worried that I've just interpreted it all wrong, but it makes sense. It's perfect because I don't have anything else at the minute. So, and this is it. Like you want to theorize what is going on. I don't have anything else that is as solid as the fact that Wanda has all the residents in Westview subdued and are bended to her reality, this reality that she's created. They are all, I guess you could say, pawns in this reality. So, but they are starting to become more and more aware, it seems. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just on a roll here. I think I'm on a roll, but I don't know at this point. It's all crazy, and this show is just a work of art. It's so good because you, like I said, you got that like comedic front, but there's those little details that you want to be very attentive to, and that's what I'm really looking out for. Something very, I don't know, out there in terms of the lines. Something that might have more of a meaning than you might think. So Yeah, that was really good though. I really loved this episode. Best episode of the 3 so far. Really excited to see what happens next episode. Oh, this show is just awesome. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out all my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!